Hey guys, this is UC from iTradePrice, and just wanted to quickly kind of review some of the plays we did today, and maybe help you guys understand how to make use of the morning plays, the morning notes that we post. So let us go through some of the plans, some of these tweets, and just kind of how you could have played this and gotten good trades. So let's, for example, the tweet at about 5 minutes before market open said we're going to consider Amazon 33.10 once above 32.97.6, right? That's the high from yesterday. So you don't always play the high breakout, but since this name has been in such let me bring the account here. How do you do that? Okay, this name has been in such a momo, right? There's been such a nice momentum. Let me bring the chart of Amazon here, right? Okay, let's close that thing. So it has been in this nice upside momentum, right? Since last Friday, it broke the uptrend, downtrend line right here, and since then we've been making higher highs, higher lows, and today at open we said we're gonna get long for in 33.10 above 32.97, right? Okay, now option trades are quick trades, right? You can't so the reason we give you these levels in advance are that so you are ready with these trades, right? Ideally you should not be waiting for our tweets to play such plays. That's the reason we do all the homework, give you all the levels in advance so that you're able to execute on your own, and you don't have to wait for us to tell you that, hey, I'm going to get in this call, or I got in this call, and then you go and try to execute your order, and by the time you do that, the prices would have already been away from where we entered. So for example, right, 32.97.6 was the trigger, which happened right here, right? So that means at about 9:32 or whatever, you should have a conditional order, or if you want to execute it manually, right as when you saw the price jump above that price, get in, right? And it give you a nice run up, and then you should be taking profits right here. That's like almost $4 right here. And now even the stock has managed to stay above, right, elevated at towards the highs of the day. It looks like it wants to go up, right, once it breaks this resistance. But the option price itself sort of just moves a lot. It's a volatile instrument. You're not going to see the price remain up, right? Even if the stock remains up, the option prices get impacted by different things like volatility, time decay, stuff like that. So as those things move, the price is going to move. So you just can't expect to be in the trade unless you are leaving a runner or something like that. Okay, so make sure you're trading in that manner. Now let's look at another one. Okay, that we traded. Let's go back. Okay, what was the plan? Let's look at that, right? So Tesla 610C above 605.9 or 590p if it drops below 597 level. Okay, all right, I don't know what Annie is doing. She's probably trading, but okay, so now let's look at Tesla. So here's Tesla, right? We said 610C once above 605.9. So the stock opened above its 600.3 level support. It tried to go down but couldn't do it, right? And it just popped back up. So get long here, and then just see how the price behaves after that. And that means you would have gotten in 610C somewhere around 6.5, and it went all the way till 11. In the next, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, it kept on going up. And now the stock is still holding here around 605, right? This support level right here. But look at the option. It has deflated and it actually is trading below that level it broke out from, right? You would have gotten long right here, and it is not trading there. It is trading below that level. Even the stock has managed to stay above that level. So that means the time decay and things, things move fast. So you can't expect somebody to come and tell you that, hey, I got out or got in. You just have to trade it yourself based on these levels. That's the, these are the levels that you should be paying attention to. Look at this, 615.6. It could not move above that. 615.6 was the high for today. So these levels work, right? I've spent a lot of time, me and Annie both, in figuring out these levels. So pay attention, educate yourself, spend some time in learning how to trade these things. Options are fast instruments. You can't just sit on it for a long time. These will decay. Okay, let's go take a look at the other plan we had. Okay, all right, Facebook, right? We said 330C can work if it dips a bit at open and then goes back strong again above 331.5 or 332.2. If it fails 332.2, we can try 330p, right? And then gave you a chart where, it had it was moving in the channel, and this 329 something area was the channel support from where one could have taken a bounce trade. Now let's go see what happened, okay? Okay, so here's the chart of Facebook, right? You can see it opened right here, dipped a little bit, did not go all the way to 329, but then shot back up. And the trigger to go long was 331.3. Yes, it would have been a very quick trade, and it would not have probably given you much profit or much time to manage that trade. But you could have seen that, okay, it's not working. I'm going to get out because it did not show me any follow through above 332.2. So that means that is a resistance, and things like those will happen. And there's nothing that you can do about it, or anybody can do about it. So that means if it's not moving fast enough for you, or if you think this is not going to work, just close the damn trade, right? Why do you want to stick in it? And now it failed, right? So one could have gotten into puts because it did not go above 332.2. So that means you can get into puts at that level again if you like. And you can see the stock was sort of making this triangle kind of a move, and it was going to resolve soon, and it broke down, right? And it couldn't clear 332.2. So this is how the puts were in the morning, because the stock went up and then was just kind of consolidating. The puts went down and then shot back up as the stock dropped, right? So this was a good move. It was a good move. And then, from the channel support here, it shot back up. So get into calls right there when it is at channel support. I've been giving you charts, giving you levels, so you have to kind of execute. Okay, nobody can come and execute it for you. You have to spend time in learning how to trade around these levels, how to read the charts, right? Yeah. Okay, now let's look at Nvidia. 700C above 697 needs to hold 691. Okay, let's see what happened there. Okay, so this is chart of Nvidia and the 700C call option, right? Okay, so 697 was the trigger, right? So it kind of happened right here, and it could not clear 699, right? So you would have gotten in, or if you would have trying to get in, you would have gotten a fill somewhere over here, like around 5-ish, right? Actually, this was a good 691. It held that support. That's what we were saying. So one could have gotten long here at the breakout of these bars right here as well. But let's just say you're sticking to the levels, right? 696.3 or 697. It worked, but then it just kind of immediately lost momentum, right? It just kind of got rejected. So get out, if you want to get out, because it's breaching that support level, right? And then it kind of went down. So wait to enter again at 691 or at 687, and you can see it failed 691, and then it went back up from 687. So this would have worked very nicely, right? From 1.69 all the way to 3.5 plus. But the point that I'm trying to make is that take an entry at a specific level, okay? At a specific level right here. At a specific level. Do not enter in between if you are not sure, or if you're not experienced or whatever, but just try to enter at these specific levels. This will help you get in better quality trades, in my opinion. So option trades are fast trades. You just have to be ready. That's why we give these levels in advance, and that's why we share this morning plan in advance so that you can be ready, right? Let's just take a look at something else as well that played out. Snow, Nvidia, Amazon, okay, blah blah blah. Facebook, very nice. It was good for the today, and then I did some scalps, right? Roku, okay, let's take a look at Roku. You already had levels for Roku, right? So let's do Roku. So here's Roku, right? It opened above 338 right here, this support level. An initial trigger to go long on a breakout trade would have been 342.4. If you missed that, another trade would have been 345.8, right? And at this time, it's getting kind of stretchy, right? So do not be playing breakout to resistance levels above the these two levels that it has already breached in the morning. So the chances of this one to keep going up are less likely. It's not a better quality trade. It can still go up, but you have to manage risk. And look, it kind of crashed down from there, got back down to this support level, bounced from this support, and then just now trading sideways, right? So now it can go back up or fall down from this level again. So just be patient and make a plan every morning and respect the levels. Okay, hope you guys like this little video and it helps you become better traders and especially on your execution.